I'm Joey Seiler, reporter for virtualworldsnews.com.
Excellent. What excites you about current metaverse technology?
I think the thing that most excites me right now, and this might be a little bit trite, is the blending of virtual worlds with everything else that's out there on the web, social networks, casual games, basically looking for the use applications that people are already doing, instead of just trying to get them in there to find their own uses, but bringing it to where the users already are.
What concerns you about the current metaverse technology?
That a lot of times we're not doing that, or we're not doing it as well as we could be. That when I sit down with the people that is that going to make sense if you cut it a different way? That a lot of times we're not taking virtual worlds to where the users are. And that when I sit down to play poker with my friends, that none of them are going to be using virtual worlds, but they're all using Facebook or MySpace even, and even Twitter's not even really in there. And it's trying to get a use for it that's going to bring my friends into it as well as everyone that I wind up working with and talking to at conferences like these.
What will be the most surprising impact of metaverse technology on society within the next decade?
Within the next decade, I think the most surprising impact, I think, for most people will be when we start tagging everything. You look at the stuff that Google's trying to do with cloud computing, bringing that in to integrate with some sort of 3D virtual platform. That search is already impressive enough as it is. Google Maps changed everything for the everyday user to get around. When they can do that to find their screwdriver or find the book in the library and get there exactly, I think that's probably what I'm most excited about right now.
Very cool. What barriers will metaverse technology never overcome?
Will never overcome? I don't think there are any. Never is too long of a time period. I think the next 50 years we're looking at, they're not going to overcome senses of touch and smell and intimacy that we can get as strongly and with high fidelity that we can in the real world. But I think I'm optimistic enough to say that it'll eventually get there.